Welcome to Puerto Escondido, Mexico, also known as the Emerald Coast. Now this video will provide 10 reasons why people love Puerto Escondido.
I was just a labor back in 69. Thank you.
Welcome back to my channel and welcome to Puerto Escondido, Mexico. Population around 50,000. Now just for context, we have a map. We have circled Puerto Escondido. Puerto Escondido is a 1 hour and 25-minute flight from Mexico City. Now this video will provide 10 reasons why people love Puerto Escondido. People love Puerto Escondido because of the surfing. Today, Puerto Escondido is visited by travelers with all sorts of interests, but what put the beach town on the map was the incredible surf conditions. In fact, the coast of Oaxaca and Puerto Escondido in particular is one of the top surf destinations in the world, so it's no surprise surfing is one of the top things to do in Puerto Escondido. People love Puerto Escondido because of the beaches. Of course, you don't have to have an interest in surfing to enjoy the beaches in Puerto Escondido. They are, after all, some of the most beautiful beaches in all of Mexico. The first beach you'll meet as you head into town is Playa Zicatela. It's the largest and most developed beach, and this is where you'll find the majority of travelers. It's not hard to see why. The expansive stretch of wide sandy beach is backed by a string of beach hotels, restaurants, and boutiques. People love Puerto Escondido because of the swimming in the Bioluminescent Lagoon. Not far outside downtown, Puerto Escondido is a lush tropical lagoon called Laguna de Maniacapec. It is one of the 5 major lagoons along the Pacific coast of Mexico. What makes Laguna de Maniacapec special is that it's home to the phosphorescent phenomenon. It's one of the few places in the world where it is possible to experience this natural wonder. The magic comes from glowing plankton. People love Puerto Escondido because of the wildlife, whether it be the dolphin watching, snorkeling, or the baby turtles. Surrounding Puerto Escondido, you can find the ocean, forest, mangroves, and jungle. So you can only imagine how much wildlife lives in this part of the country. One of the top things to do in Puerto Escondido is experience all the different types of animals that live nearby. People love Puerto Escondido because of La Punta. At the southern end of Zicatela is a smaller community that is teetering on the precipice of mainstream popularity. For years, La Punta was a quieter, less developed, far more bohemian version of Puerto Escondido. If you're looking for beach restaurants with hammocks, dusty dirt roads, and more palm trees than people, this is probably it. That said, droves of boho backpackers, yogis, and drum circle enthusiasts discover this at the edge of town. People love Puerto Escondido because of Atotonilco Hot Springs. When you come to Puerto Escondido, you get much more than beaches. About 20 minutes from the city, you'll discover Atotonilco Hot Springs, a veritable spa right in the heart of the jungle. The thermal water, said to be healing, flow from a spring in the earth and bubbles up into a variety of pools hidden underneath a thick canopy of trees. People love Puerto Escondido because of the smaller nearby towns. Puerto Escondido is hardly a big town, but believe it or not, there are even smaller beach towns in either direction. Down the coast off Highway 200, you'll come across the sleepier beach villages of Mazunte, Puerto Angelito, and Zipolite. These, while very small, tend to be the most popular for side trips from Puerto Escondido. People love Puerto Escondido because of the proximity to Cascada La Reforma. Just under 2 hours away from Puerto Escondido is a plunging waterfall buried deep in the mountainous jungle. The waterfall is massive, beautiful, and makes for a great day trip whether you do it yourself or join a tour. The plunge from the waterfall is about 150 feet down into the churning waters below, where you can take a refreshing dip after the short hike to the waterfall. People love Puerto Escondido because of the food and restaurants. When you visit the state of Oaxaca, you are, by extension, opening yourself up to some of the best cuisine in Mexico. The state of Oaxaca is known around the world and the country for some of the most unique Mexican cuisine with roots that can be traced back centuries into its past. So when you're in Puerto Escondido, you're going to have to try the food. People love Puerto Escondido because of the shopping and souvenirs. Whether it's local food, souvenirs, or artisan crafts, Puerto Escondido is the perfect place to visit to fill your pockets with things to take home. Souvenirs are the easiest to find. Zicatela is lined with shop after shop of beach souvenirs. This is where you'll find your beachwear, boogie boards, and knickknacks with Puerto scrawled across them. The reasons provided in this video are not all the reasons why people love Puerto Escondido. If you've got a reason why you love Puerto Escondido, pop it in the comment section. I'll make another video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Ciao for now!